In the last episode, I visited the beautiful city of Florence, the birthplace of Renaissance, which is a major artistic and cultural center. Today, I travel approximately 100 km west of Italy to visit Pisa.
Hi everyone, I'm Aditya and welcome back to the channel. I am in Pisa. The journey from Florence was just about 1.5 hours and we have reached parking lot. From here it is about 1.2 kilometers or 20 minutes away. You can go via bus or you can walk and go to the tower. Already we can see the dome. In the Pisa complex, or the Miracles complex, I guess that's what it's called. There are 3 buildings. One is the tower, Pisa Tower. Next one is the dome, which is the biggest dome in Italy. And third one is kind of a cathedral, I guess. So there are 3 buildings inside the complex. I was not aware of this, but even the dome is tilted by I think 0.8 degrees or 0.6 degrees, something like that. There is an entrance ticket to go inside the tower. We haven't bought it. So we absolutely did zero research before coming here.
There are a lot of souvenir and small shopping shops along the way. I recommend purchasing the souvenirs while coming back because by then you would have seen all the available options and rates from other shops and can decide the best place to buy.
Over the past, the tilt has been rectified. Initially it was more than 5, now it is around 3.7 degree tilt. It took almost 200 years to complete the construction, and the construction took place in 3 phases. In the first phase they constructed till the 2nd floor and then they began to observe the tilt, and at the same time the Kingdom of Pisa was involved with Florence. So because of that the construction stopped, and during the 2nd phase of the construction they began to rectify the tilt. So what they did was they started to construct one side of the wall higher than the other, and that's why there is a circular shape in the tower as well. Again the construction was stopped because of the war, and this time it was against Genoa and Pisa lost. So the 3rd phase of the construction began and they finally completed all the 7 floors, and they installed a bell in each floor signifying the 7 musical notes. The tilt is due to the bad design basically. Because of the soil content and the softness of it, there is a tilt. And over the years many attempts were made to rectify the tilt. Some of them have made it worse than earlier.
Square of Miracles, formerly known as Piazza del Duomo, is a walled 8-hectare area recognized as an important center of European medieval art. The square is dominated by 4 great religious buildings. The first one is the Pisa Baptistry of St. John. Constructed on the same unstable sand as the tower and the cathedral, the baptistry leans 0.6 degrees towards the cathedral. The dome is clad with red tiles on the side facing the sea and with lead sheets to the east. The Pisa Baptistry is famous for its acoustics. That's why every 30 minutes, the attendant on duty gives visitors a brief demonstration simply by singing a few notes and letting the fabulous reverberation of the majestic cylinder of baptistry to do the rest.
There are many history associated with it. Galileo, he performed some experiments. He went to the top of the tower. He dropped the cannonball of different mass. It follows the law of free fall. So that was one. And another thing was during the World War, the Allies suspected that the German troops might be hiding in the tower. So a US lieutenant, he ordered the destruction or fire to this Leaning Tower with the artillery. Once they reached here, he was very impressed with this and he decided instead to preserve it and not destroy the tower. So I just came to the back side of the tower, and everywhere you see you have those pictures where people try to hold the tower and do stuff like that. One suggestion I would give is you can come to the back side, and here you can see it's pretty much empty, so you can get your photographs here. I did not purchase the ticket because the queue was long, it was not at all moving, and I heard there will be batches. It's definitely good to book the tickets online. There are 2 entrances, one is this one and the other one is that one. We came from there. I went to the queue there and it was huge. The queue was very big. But if you come here, the queue is not at all there, so you can buy tickets from here instead of there, and you will save some time. Once you purchase the ticket, you have to stand in this queue because they will allow only in certain batches. Here you can actually see the tilting, the foundation, so it is kind of like this. In the 1989 they actually closed the Leaning Tower visit because of some instability, and they reopened it in 2001 I guess, and they predicted that for another 3000 years there won't be any instability.
In the symmetrical world around us, the asymmetrical tower is really a must-visit place when you are in Italy. Not only the tower is unique, it is equally beautiful as well. In case you are interested, there is a free water filling station right near the tower. The last building I visited is the Pisa Cathedral, which is a medieval Roman Catholic cathedral dedicated to Assumption of Virgin Mary. Construction on cathedral began in 1063, and in the same year, St. Mark's Basilica began its reconstruction in Venice, evidence of a strong rivalry between the two maritime republics to see which would create the most beautiful and luxurious place of worship. The one common thing you will easily find in Pisa is the amount of cheesy photos being clicked. Out of all the places I have visited, I don't think I have ever seen the craze for photos anywhere else. Right from the beginning of the plaza till the end, you will see number of tourists trying to invent new posts and getting clicked. If you are traveling in a group, the amount of time you will spend on clicking photos is more than the amount of time you need to visit the plaza. The atmosphere here is amazing.
That is it I guess. Nothing else to see apart from these three places. Book your tickets online. Whenever you are coming to Italy, everywhere book your tickets online. You won't be able to go and you will regret it because you will be coming here only once. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, add a comment and give a thumbs up. And if you don't like, you can just still add a comment what you don't like about it. And if you have any queries regarding this place, you can add it in the comment. I'll come back to you. Right when we were about to leave, we stumbled upon this double rainbow. I think this is the first time I'm seeing a rainbow so clear and complete.
Although Pisa is known worldwide for its Leaning Tower, the city contains more than 20 other historic churches, several medieval palaces, and bridges across the river Arno. Half a day is easily enough for visiting the Leaning Tower and its surrounding buildings. If you have one whole day in hand, you can explore other beautiful places inside the city. In the next episode, I visit Rome and Vatican City, the smallest country in the world. I visit the mesmerizing Vatican Museum and St. Peter's Basilica, one of the greatest of all churches. Then I make my way towards one of the 7 wonders of the world, Colosseum. Stay tuned as I explore the eternal city and the cradle of Western civilization, Rome.